Despite the best efforts of Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer, tax rises are now looking inevitably for households across the country. Nearly a decade after Britain's messy divorce from the EU, Sir Keir Starmer has struck a Brexit reset deal that he claims will herald a new era in relations with Brussels. Not only will the agreement hand the UK economy a £9 billion boost, the Prime Minister said, but it will also lower food prices and make households more prosperous. However, some economists have already poured cold water on the claims, arguing that what critics have dubbed Sir Keir's surrender to Brussels will do little to restore Britain's public finances. According to Simon French, the chief economist at Panmure Liberum, the deal will be incrementally helpful for Rachel Reeves, but not a game-changer. He told The Telegraph, "It isn't going to be significant enough in terms of the growth outlook to reverse the challenges she faces in October or November. So I think we have to temper our enthusiasm. The £9 billion boost will only fully materialise by 2040, far from the historic status that Starmer awarded the deal on Monday." Mr. French added that while he welcomed the fact that businesses would benefit from reduced bureaucracy at the border, this would only have a marginal impact on the wider economy. This is a blow to Reevesto, who on Sunday downplayed the impact of the looming tax rises and insisted that her plan is working. But with the Treasury facing a $40 billion black hole, the Labour Chancellor is expected to raise corporation tax from 19% to 25% in the autumn. And with fears of a recession mounting, this will heap more pressure on households already struggling with the cost of living crisis. In response, Labour sources hit back at the doom and gloom and insisted that the deal would help Britain thrive outside the EU. They told The Telegraph, "This is a historic deal that will cut bureaucratic barriers, boost trade and bring home new investment and jobs to every part of the country. This deal will cut red tape/costs and grow our economy." But others have suggested that the government could be overestimating the impact of the deal, which will see EU vessels given access to UK waters for 12 years in return for an agreement on food standards. According to a source with knowledge of the deal, there is a feeling that we have slightly overdone it on the benefits. It is very optimistic. The devil will be in the detail. Under the terms of the agreement, European boats will be allowed to fish in British waters for the next 12 years, in return for a commitment to ensure that British food meets EU standards. This will make it easier and faster to export and import across the border. While the government believes that this will unlock billions of pounds worth of trade, some analysts have raised concerns about the impact on British fishermen. On Monday, Labour's shadow Brexit Secretary David Davis accused the government of selling out the industry. He tweeted, "A bad day for UK fishing, a good day for EU fishing. Welcome to Brexit." However, Downing Street insisted that the deal was a good deal for Britain and pointed out that it would help ease the cost of living crisis. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said, "We've always said we want to go further and deeper on our relationship with the EU. This deal delivers on that, reducing costs, boosting trade, and ultimately benefiting consumers." But with the Chancellor facing a huge black hole in the public finances, the reality is that the benefits of the deal may not be enough to avoid pain for households across the country, and it seems likely that come the autumn, Brits will face further rises in taxes.